Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Yo, my people, what's going on? It's Killed here, and today we're back with another episode of the Hogwarts Legacy walkthrough. Again, as always, I'm not sure what we've got in store today. Let's just hop straight into it. So we're getting quite close now towards the ending. We need to meet Sebastian, so let's go do that. Yeah. Do that, we'll go to the map, see if we can quick travel there. Of course. I'm not sure if it's close to this site. I think it is. Or if it's actually under the school. I really can't remember how we get there. Such a classic bridge there, man. Legendary. Let's try and get off on this bridge then. It's probably the best spot for it. I know sometimes they don't let you though, which is jarring. Yeah. That went a lot smoother than I thought it would then. Sometimes. Can't jump over those. Ah, this is it, yeah. It's been a while since we've been here. What an entrance. Cinematics and everything like that in this game were just spot on, man. So good. There we go.
You'll never believe.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it.
Could this be the time we learn the
had
next
to use
ones?
Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it. Because
Wonder
in the
if that
spellbook,
then
I
would
also
stop
found
us
something
learning.
else. References to a
Not
lost
sure how many
relic,
options are in this
which,
that actually
from what
have
I can
impact,
tell,
but-
grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree.
Bitch.
When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this
Big
alone,
beef.
Ominous. I'll be on my way.
There we go.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please
Snitch?
let me know.
We're gonna get it cracking.
It would mean a lot.
Okay, so we can't do the next main quest, but there was another one where we could talk to Poppy. Yeah. So let's go do that. I mean, or we could go meet Sebastian again, I guess. Oh no, you can't. I have to be level 22 for that, I think. Okay, let's go speak to Poppy. I was trying to avoid all these side missions just to get the main quest out of the way, and it was working. Until recently. That took ages. We haven't had to go for a class for ages, which I'm glad. We've got all the spells now, so I'm guessing we don't have to go 20, but... I don't know how far Poppy is. $182, it's not that far, let's just run it.
Harry Pippin.
So sick. If only that door would open. It's kind of annoying it took us further away, but it worked out in the long run.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Of course I am. I'm a real one.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your gran's all right and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Trying to find another one.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the
Chasing
element
unicorns.
of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in
Let's
how we
go.
approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
I'm sure you will. Okay, let's see what quest we can actually do. We still need to be level 22 for this one. Purchase a broom enhancement from... Okay, have we got money? I don't even know about that. Hopefully it's not long. We know where that is though. Hogsmeade. So hopefully we can afford one. Skin. I'll be honest, skin in this game. I just need to spend some time offline. I've said it last episode as well. I need to spend some time offline and just get my money up and not my family up.
Toadstool Tales always made me.
You're back.
Revelio.
Good to see you again.
What are we looking for today?
1k for an enhancement. Hoping it just sound I think I should have kept. Because I wasn't really paying attention and I'll be honest.
Thanks for stopping by.
Like at all. Got a new outfit. Again, it's lost. It's locked, sorry. Cloaks and robes. Got a fur. Looking like a pimp. Kind of like that outfit as well, I'll be honest. Headwear. Okay, that could be good. We don't know yet.
See you again. What are we looking for today?
We are so close to being able to afford that
Thanks
upgrade.
for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Let's just quickly go find some money.
Revelio.
Chest. Oh, there's a chest in there.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Let's just check those glasses, see if they're worth it. If not, we sell. Keep doing that. Of course, they're higher up than this. That's so weird. Finding all the stuff and all of a sudden it's all locked up. Okay, let's look for another chest.
Revelio.
Take that.
Aloha Mora.
One. Okay, we got an item, but
Revelio.
having to do all that, bit of a joke. It's just because it was joined together. I'm gonna say. Let's go sell those items we just got.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
So you keep saying, mate. And there we have it. Boom up, broom upgrade.
You'll be thrilled with that broom. I promise you.
Should hope so for a K.
I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound
No
ambitious,
discount,
but
no.
I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last.
It's like a proper
I
Delboy,
wondered,
this one.
would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
In that easy,
Thank
just
you.
boring. It's
I
just
know
popping
this
some
recent
balloons.
success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broom Flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
I'm sure we will be. See what other ones we got. I mean, okay, 3 broomsticks. That's here as well.
Off to the races then.
Glad you came.
I wonder where they go.
Revelio. Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it.
Not giving her nothing.
I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course.
Who knows at this point, honestly.
Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
It's a runner, this whole game. Yeah, we'll just get Luke to just go and do it for us. Ah, these snakes.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean
Fucking
the world
taxi
to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was
Testing
bringing the box of
brooms,
letters to
grabbing
me when he
boxes,
was taken ill.
finding
Doc
mothers.
can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Being mugged off it, I'm telling you. I haven't been to this part since the trial.
You're worrying.
Should be able to fly soon.
Sometimes roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come on. If I still can't open that fucking scarecrow actually was scary.
I prefer the latter.
Fucking those guys.
Who lived here, I wonder? Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo Beaumont.
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting...
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a
Second
gem.
part of the conversation
Has
now, that's
been
weird.
for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
Sounds like she got a
I'm
cold.
sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh,
Do
thank
I?
you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld
Shit.
potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you,
You
Mrs.
have ambition?
Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
I'm sure they would. That was cold. What's that?
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Let me out, go! Oh, you after the... Not so tough now, are you?
Accio!
Here's 10 points. Let me out, go!
Incendio! Place it! Crucio!
Saw what just happened. Joker. Cash.
Learn that in first year, did ya? Reducto.
You're that hypocrite thing.
Oh, what the light go out of your eye.
Mental, by the way. Fucking around trying to kill stuff I didn't need to. I could have just gone into the cave and I fell off a fucking cliff and couldn't pull it out. Wow. I don't know why I could earlier.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
But anyway.
You've had too much fire with
Stop. Hollow. Rings a bell.
All clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find some... Better have a look around. See if I've got all clumps and the box of letters.
Literally, strangely enough, earlier today,
Revelio.
I went through this off stream because I
Incendio.
needed some plants and stuff, so thought I'd hop on this map.
Accio.
Thought I'd hop in this cave, sorry, and get the things I needed, and yeah. I guess I need to go through here. Is this the cave? It looks very similar.
Revelio.
Literally just a room full of loot. I'm a fan. Be a bit better if we could roll again through this, but it is what it is.
Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll.
Yeah,
or
so
avoid it
I
altogether.
was in here earlier. This is so random.
That's
The
all the
only
Hall
thing I've
comes
done
for
on
now.
stream in so
Mrs.
long
Sprottle
as
should
well.
be pleased.
I literally have battered everything in it. So the whole cave's empty because it was literally not that long ago.
Revelio.
2, 3.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box. I think that's
I
everything.
mean, sorry that was so
Sorona will be glad
easy
to have this
looking.
back.
Basically, there was a troll in there. It did take me a little bit of time to kill, I'll be honest, but I did fuck it up. That's the end of the story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Could just fast travel this. Should we enjoy this thing through? I think we should. Yeah. Yeah, it's only 300. It's not far. Yeah, maybe I should have because it's 200 on foot. Hopefully I have a lot of skills that I can upgrade soon. Painting. Yeah, that is sick. That is so cool. That looks like a big bird cage. What's going on there? I'll treat this game like Assassin's Creed. That's causing a lot of frame drops there.
Folks still.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle
Getting the
with some
job done today,
Horcrux
though.
for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden.
What about me?
Thank you again for
I'm not
helping
be saying
her.
thank you, but you
And
couldn't have
for
done it without me
returning this
either.
box
Let's
of
be real.
letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
I mean, a friend indeed. Some of these I should have done so long ago, and for some reason I just haven't completed that part of the story. And yeah, let's go. A suggested level. A nice requirement. So that's minimum, but it's telling you you should be doing that around that. So, in fact, I'm doing it now. Yeah, it's not the greatest. I'm gonna have nothing close to this, am I? Oh, I do. I actually have something here. I'm gassed. That would have been a long trek. But this is the reason I don't have any of these, because I just teleport to the closest one, go do the thing, and then teleport all the way back.
I never tire.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Noise down, kidder. I don't think this gives you anything unless you're... It just gives you a bit of a boost, doesn't it? How did I miss both of them? That is embarrassing. Trial. I believe there's only like 9 different trials or
I wonder
something.
if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne.
He's motivated, I'll give him that.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we
This is
finish.
going to be spooky as shit.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Might go tell him now, quick though.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
I don't even know if I've got enough potions or anything. I just keep running into things and just dealing with it later.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
Okay, so we've got...
Accio. Opening all of these is tempting.
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio.
Where they're hiding stuff in
We're here for a
so
reason.
cool, by the way.
I'd say opening them all is justified.
I think this is going to be needed.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, so if you just hold it, that is cool.
Blazes. Incendio. Leviosa.
I need to change my smells, man. Everything's just all over the shop right now. Put that there. We'll have that there. Thunderlight. Bombard. That's better.
Lumos.
Right, they need to leave me alone.
Leviosa. Accio. Bombarder. Freezer.
I actually might be good at him. Killing animation for that is just so good.
We've rid the world of another
Revelio.
spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Bombarder. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Levioso. Protego.
Not like the sound of that.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into
Confringo.
problems, often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
That was cool. I think it would have a little bit more in it, though, to be honest.
Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Say that. I was thinking, where the hell did that go? Of course it went underground to fuck me.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That is so cool, you don't have to keep switching that. Okay, so... I always do that. Can't help but press 2 at once.
Levioso. Glacius.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Yes. Buildable stuff now, spider fang. Oh, so we haven't gone back.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Revelio.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
So I'm going to pull this away. And then there's going to be a thing. That is a cool idea, I'll be honest.
Accio.
There's something here by the altar.
Bombarder.
That cover was crazy.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
That's a Reparo moment. This is cold. If this is a Reparo moment, this is cold.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
I was going to say, that's mental if it is.
What did you find?
Bombarder.
Did you hear that?
Accio.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Honestly, honestly thought we'd be able to do something with these.
Reparo.
Like repairing them into skeletons would have been cold and having to fight them.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that
Bone
diary entry.
barricades.
There
Well,
may
they're
be
gonna
more
need
to it.
moving then.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
To this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side.
Bombarda.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Devil snare, devil snare.
Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Accio. Lumos. Bombarda. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Bombarda. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Lumos. Accio. Bombarda.
Okay, this is most of it done.
Lumos.
So confused by this.
Reparo. Levioso. Levioso. Lumos.
I've obviously figured it out because half of it's done.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
The weirdest thing.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
That was the weirdest thing. So Leviosa wouldn't work, but anyway, if this is only for a chest as well, and this isn't even what I'm meant to be doing, I'm gonna be fuming. Yeah, I had a feeling this was it. Pull this open.
Accio.
We're getting some stuff done. Okay, where are these
Revelio.
bones?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh,
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
there's got to be one more set then.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Tried to take this through the other way earlier and it didn't work. That's the only reason I'm nice there.
Accio.
There we have it.
You've done it.
These puzzles are becoming easier,
I knew
I'll be
we'd get
honest.
through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Bombarda.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious curse. I wouldn't be surprised.
Don't tell me you know this one as well.
It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to
Probably
know the
is.
spell.
I'll be
I
honest,
couldn't
I'm not
agree
gonna...
more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Imperious curse. Let's go.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
That was the most bizarre shape ever. I didn't know what I expected, but it wasn't that, that's for sure.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Imperio. Accio.
What, let's become my team then, or what? We just come from this way? Yeah, we did. I wonder.
Bombarda. Incendio.
Of course.
Another barricade. Considering
Accio.
how
Wingardium Leviosa.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Fun.
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Take that. Take that.
Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before.
Wingardium Leviosa.
What?
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Combos. Do one of them, right?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Let's try it now. Oh, it's done anyway. I didn't realise. What a fucking idiot. Well, there's one more
I
search.
see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio. Imperio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Imperio. Incendio.
Okay, what do we need?
Incendio. Incendio. Levioso.
Alright.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Incendio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on.
Accio.
Nothing like that.
Sebastian, the relic. Look,
Could it be?
the note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Big factos.
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no
Something
choice.
weird's gonna happen.
I had to
I know
follow
it.
you.
Saint Dark.
Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe
Yeah, I
this.
knew it. They're gonna go.
How much did you
They're
hear?
gonna go for a duel.
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Don't try it with me,
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's
bro. Quick
doing.
with the combos.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
But
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfair.
I thought they were going to fight. I didn't think I'd be able to convince
But
them.
I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Supposedly, the other Dark
Sebastian,
One made
come
people
on.
do shit.
What did you do? Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go. Incendio. Levioso. Imperio. Incendio.
Like, it's like the infected thing on top of it.
Accio. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso.
Your turn. What is the pulsar again? This one.
Depulso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
I couldn't roll then, I had my hand on the controller.
Levioso.
Okay, I could really do with some health right now. I didn't know health's ever been this low. I'm less than a one tap away. Like, is that even possible?
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Depulso.
Well, I'm an idiot. It's not even on the way out, I'll be honest.
Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Struggling.
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed.
Well, I know.
Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
Back to where we just was.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
try and leave the way we came in, but I really don't know which way that was. Must be this way. Fuck for that. I was so lost then. We learned another dark spell though. There's only one more. Surely there can't be that much left then of the story unless you learn all three and then there's...
How long would the spell last?
I don't know.
How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
That's a bit easy. Because I'm with someone, I can't. I'm guessing that's why I can't use my broom yet either. It's a bit long we have to run all of this.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Stop moving like a pagan, and if you know that.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
That's your best. You can't stop us.
Leviosa, Accio. IMPERIO.
Got him.
They're closing in!
You'll not win here. Leviosa, Accio.
Man, my parrying is so bad. I've not managed to block much. Hate how like everything else just freezes together. Why can't get it? Surely the AI should just go with everything else instead of me.
You're making this too easy. There you are.
You'll not win here. Accio. Leviosa, Supervise.
They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Give me some bloody health, man. Been on the ropes for time. In front of everyone, I'm moving like that. Crazy. For me, but him. Man, like Sebastian's got it in him.
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father
Everyone's
would be
a hater.
ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her.
You didn't save her.
From all of us.
Man, that Seb did. This geezer, he
What
knows
did my
what he's
uncle
doing.
expect me to
Exactly.
do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Let's have a chat with him, get this over and done with, and then I think that's this one done. Episode, it's been about an hour. Yeah.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
True,
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
What a snitch.
Why, Sebastian?
Okay, so like I said, I think this is a perfect place to end it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hold it down, my people. Peace.